I've been like, you know, a bit like a bricklayer and what have you, doing all sorts of men things this week. Switches and scrubbing. Oh, I don't know.
No, so it was good. So it's been a week of podcasts, because Monday and then obviously podcasts
I'm
today
telling
with
you. Well, next she'll be your TV. Next one. You know, I'm not kidding. They'll be flying you into LA or something.
But it's like me and you having a nice conversation. It don't feel like a podcast. It's just really natural.
This is what we want.
When I was in that studio on Monday, I'm
like,
right, it was very, so.
I love it, Sarah. I really didn't know you were going, because if I'd known, I would have gone in early or whatever, you know.
Because Lisa said, like, Monday, I need you all day. I said, I just can't, Lisa. I can't move these appointments for ladies that I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like back to back.
So she said, do you want to do the photo shoot? I said, no, just book me in for the podcast, because I can't be there all day and do all these costume changes. So I was the last well, I wasn't actually. I was supposed to be the last podcast. I ended up going before Lisa, and then Lisa was the last podcast. So it was really good. So I'm intrigued to see what they're doing with it.
I know, this is going to be
lots
interesting.
of snippets, isn't
yes,
it,
there is. There is snippets of this, and then she's got all these other ideas, which is fantastic, you know.
Just amazing.
But I'm just loving your look right now, because you're looking younger.
I'll take that, Jen. I've got a makeup-free day today.
And look at your skin.
Yeah, no makeup on
You
today.
don't need it. You look naturally beautiful.
And
tell us what keeps you looking this great now. Because I know you're at the gym.
Well, you know I
love
like
that,
the gym.
Sarah. I love
Say
that.
I haven't been this morning. I've had a week this week of feeling tired.
Yeah.
So, but I'm in the gym, and I think that from a mindset point of view kind of sets me up for the day. So definitely the gym is a big part of my life.
Yeah.
I try and eat as healthy as I can. And to be honest, if I'm totally honest, I'm not really drinking. I've never been a massive drinker anyway. But to be honest, I'm not really drinking. So that
is a bonus.
And obviously skincare as well.
Yeah.
But makeup free today. I thought,
you don't need it. You don't need it. And I'm so pleased to have you here, Sarah, because she's just so fabulous. This is my gorgeous Sarah from the lady, Sarah Hulme. Everybody, keep that name on your lips, because she's going places. And she is. But the ladies, you founded the Ladies Empowerment Circle.
So founded the Ladies Empowerment Circle 2 years ago now, and it was basically, obviously, Jen, I know you know this story. It was basically because all my life I've been self-employed. I have had a very rocky road when it comes to relationships. With my first marriage, that was the first one, and then I was a single parent, and then I met somebody else, and I was in a relationship for 15 years that I thought was also wonderful. Turned out to be a complete disaster. And I think very much the theme for me in my life from being 19, I'm 54 now, is...
54 though, come on, Sarah.
Yeah.
You look incredible.
I've always helped people and wanted to empower people. So when I look back at my life and the disasters of relationships that I've had, all I've done, I mean, you know, Jen, my previous partners were both business owners, quite successful in their own right, and I took the foot off my gas for me. It was all about, how do I support them? How do I make their business successful? They took the limelight. I give my power away. I took a complete back seat. The relationship went, you know, both times ended up in disaster for different reasons. And it's like, do you know what? I'm 54 and I still not achieve what I think is my full potential. And I knew that there's women out there that want to do business together, want to feel inspired, but we all go through the same trauma and issues and struggles. No, it might not be all identical, it might not be relationship problems or whatever, but as women we're all juggling multiple plates. And we're very different than men. We're all juggling multiple plates, trying to run a business, maybe bring up a family, you know, have a partner or a husband that you're supporting. And it's hard. It's hard, and it's just creating a space for women to do business together in network. But you know what? They want to vent. We've had lots of tears in the group where the ladies have just thought, you know, it's that safe space.
Of course.
Recognising that we're all struggling with the same things.
Absolutely.
And literally that's how it's come about.
I think that's beautiful. You've helped so many ladies. You really have.
It's just, for me, it's the tip of the iceberg. There is so many ladies that don't know what we do that would really benefit from our sessions. And I wanted to become a bit of a disruptor in the networking space. A, because it's only a £5. So it's affordable.
Brilliant.
But B, because a lot of networking that I've done over the years, it's like, right, well, you have to have a business. Well, why? You know, it might be a lady that has a job, but has a bit of a part-time side hustle. Yeah. Or it might be a lady like me in my 50s at a bit of a crossroads thinking, do you know what? There's got to be more to life than this. That might want to come along, so it's accessible for anybody. And that's obviously that's the idea and the concept behind it, and it's grown since then. But one of the things that we do in this year is, I really wanted, and I think since I started the Ladies Empowerment Circle, and I've spoke about this earlier this week, I think that's been a form of therapy for me.
Yes.
Because when I look back at what my life was like and what I went through, and obviously a lot of it's quite deep, dark stuff. I've never been in my 50s.
Yeah.
You never spoke about it. It was
like
it was never mentioned.
Yeah.
You just got on with life. And I got 3 children, and you just be the best mum you can for your kids, and I just got on with it.
Yeah.
And it's only now that you kind of start to unpack things and think, actually that's probably the reason I am the way I am, or react to things. So one of the things that we're doing this year, which I'm really passionate about, is we're doing a book collaboration.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to be called The Empowerment Effect. And it's 25 ladies, all different ages, all different backgrounds, that are co-authoring the book. So we're all doing it together. They'll all write a chapter of basically their journey.
I love that.
So for me, it's more about my personal life.
Yes.
And how giving away my power to A, my ex-husband, and then B, my ex-partner, really, I've not shone and been able to help people years ago, which is what I should have been doing. I should have been doing this years ago, and I didn't.
It wasn't meant to be.
Wasn't
this is
meant
your
to be.
time.
Absolutely.
Absolutely your time.
And that's why getting it out there in a book, and all the other ladies that all come from different backgrounds or have got different stories of their own, whether it's the personal life, whether it's a horrible toxic work environment that they've come from, whatever that may be, it's a book of inspiration for women and, you know, anybody to read. So I think that's something nice for us to do. So that's a bit of an extension of the Ladies
to see
Empowerment
that when you
Circle.
have
So
to come back and bring the book.
That will
Let's
be September.
do that.
That will be
Fantastic.
September.
Well, you're coming back
when
before
that's
then.
launched. So,
We'll do the in bed with the baby dolls.
You have to
go away for jam party.
I can do that. I can definitely
You have
do
to come back. We'll get a set of girls together.
Oh,
Let's do that. Talk about everything fabulous like that.
Definitely. So it's just spreading that message on, you know, impacting women. Because what I found, and it's really shocked me to be honest, is the amount of women, particularly kind of my age, that are fed up with their job, want to get out of that corporate world. That, you know, the 9 to 5 thing. Oh my God. And more people are taking that leap of faith and thinking they're either giving up full stop and starting their own business, or they're doing that transition of, right, well, do you know what, I'll drop a couple of days a week and build my own business, and then eventually they can do something that they, you know, they're passionate about. We're only here once. We've got to do what we love doing.
Absolutely.
And I absolutely love what I do.
You can see your passion. I love it. You're uplifting the energy you've got. You're a big bundle of energy.
I love it because it's getting women in a room together. And yesterday, I'll just give you a prime example of yesterday. Yesterday, I ran my Bolton group, and it's half term, obviously in Bolton. So when it's school holidays, the numbers tend to drop a bit because obviously we've got ladies that are parents and they've got children off school. Anyway, it was really a quieter group, but at the last minute we got quite a few bookings, and 2 of the ladies had messaged me privately and said, would you mind if we bring our daughters? So one was 10 and one was 14. Now, traditionally in the Ladies Empowerment Circle, we've always said no to children, purely because it's when ladies are networking and obviously sharing the stories, if you've got young children running about, it's not the right environment, is it? But these 2 girls came, one 10, one 14. And we do something where everybody stands up and says like what the business is or about themselves or whatever. This 10-year-old little girl stood up and did a 60-second story all about her mother's business. Jen, you could hear a pin drop. And
grief.
that is, to me, I can't tell you how many messages I got last night.
Wow.
That's the new breed
Yes,
of young entrepreneurs.
Yes, oh my
So
God.
what we said completely, and it's something I've been thinking about for a while, is what we're going to do when it is the school holidays. We're going to do like a mother and daughter session.
I love that.
So that mums can bring the daughters from like the age of 10 upwards.
That's a good age,
to get involved and see what a room full of women that are in business or inspirational, the effect that it has on young girls. And it was brilliant.
Role model.
That was kind of
role model. I love that.
That was kind of by accident, even though I've always kind of thought, there's room for that.
The universe is really working its magic.
It was just phenomenal.
I love that concept.
Yeah. So that is what we'll do. And then what we did yesterday, we did a vision board workshop. So every so often we might do a workshop and we might use the services and the skill sets of one of the ladies in the group that can really give value. So we have a lady in the group and she's an author herself, speaker and author, she's fab. And she has written a book and it's fabulous. And she said, I'd really like to do a vision board workshop. I said, right, well, let's open it to the ladies. So straight after the group, we did a vision board workshop where the daughters took part in the vision board workshop as well. So what we said we'd do is every time there was a school holiday, we'd incorporate a workshop. So there might be a skincare one, teaching young girls about looking after the skin. It might be a vision board workshop. Little things that as young entrepreneurs, they can get involved with.
I love that.
So that was like sheer flute yesterday.
Instead of following everybody else on social media, which isn't good a lot of the times, you're right. They can be inspired by their own mums and people around them.
Maybe sitting in the bedrooms on their iPads.
This
like,
is it.
Come on, come to a group
and
with ladies.
communicating.
See what it's like.
I love it. Love that, Sarah.
And they were brilliant.
Confidence.
Honestly.
Standing up in front of people at 10.
This 10-year-old little girl yesterday.
That's incredible.
And stood up, and the mum asked me. She said, "Would you mind if she stands up?" I went, "Absolutely." So that was like a fluke yesterday, but that's the next generation of local entrepreneurs. So that is something that we're definitely going to invest in.
That was just
to do
by accident.
Always kind of in the back of my mind, but actually doing it on the day. And I think sometimes that's what it's about. It's just doing it, isn't it?
It is.
Rolling it out and
it
seeing how
works.
it goes.
It works. That's it. So that's the next one. Well done, you.
So that was a really fun. Loved it. Such an
wow,
inspirational day yesterday. Just to see two young girls in the room, but one of them in a to be honest, it was quieter, but it ended up being a busy group. There was 20 odd ladies in the room yesterday.
That's a lot.
To stand up in front of people she'd never met. She'd never met any of us before. To stand up, and my mum's business is. I'm like, oh wow. So and that's what we need to. How powerful was that? Yeah, that's what we need to put out there. That's what we need to be showing.
That's giving them confidence.
Absolutely.
Strong women,
young girls to what you can achieve.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that was interesting yesterday. I love that.
Sarah, you should give yourself a pat on the back for what you're doing.
Oh,
you're incredible.
Jen, I always say, and I know we spoke about it before, if it wasn't for the ladies that come to the group, it wouldn't be what it is. I'm the facilitator. I put it together and facilitate it. But the ladies and the relationship and how they're just amazing. Your vibe attracts your tribe. And the tribe of ladies that come together in the group, hands down, make it what it is. I just facilitate it. So
you started. You got them there. You did that.
And it's something obviously I've always wanted to do for a long time. And obviously I think my own personal experiences and knowing as a business owner for me, the struggles I had. Struggling with an ex-husband that was awful, and then bringing up a family, and being in quite a toxic environment, and not reaching my full potential. And
now look at you firing away.
And it's finally.
I love this. She's on fire.
It's
on fire.
It's taken long enough at 54. I'm thinking finally.
Well, the timing was right. It had to be now, not before.
No.
I mean, look at us all discovering ourselves. I'm like, 61 in a couple of weeks.
You are amazing. Absolutely amazing, Jen. So, definitely, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
This is it. I love how we are now at this stage.
Definitely. I agree.
We know
never
what we
stop
want.
learning, never stop growing.
That's it.
Definitely.
Love it.
Living life to the fullest.
Yeah.
And not giving your power away.
No.
Because I give my power away to too many people. Being a people pleaser, Jen.
Well,
and I think women are, we want to help.
Yes.
We want to nurture.
We do.
So giving your power away and thinking, actually, no, I've got my own boundaries, and no, learning to say no.
Yeah, I've done that myself, Sarah, for years, because like being a yes person.
Right.
Some people only want to get to know you because you got the contacts, and then when they've got them, they dump you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
I've had that happen.
I always say this saying, and I spoke about it in earlier on in the week. You have friends for a reason, season, or lifetime.
Yes.
If you've got friends for a reason, it's like you said.
Yes.
Are they after you for a particular reason, or your contacts? It might be that as you grow and you become a different person, you grow into a different person. The friends that you had years ago.
Just don't fit into that.
Don't fit into that.
Yeah.
And then obviously you might have friends for a lifetime that you've known for forever. But I feel, and honestly, I can say this hand on heart, really, through my life, I've not really had a huge amount of friends. You think you have, and you think people are your friend, and then you realise that they're actually not.
So true, Sarah.
When something happens and you need your friend, and you actually think, actually, you weren't my friend to start off with, but you think they are. But it's one thing for me that I've taken most out of the Ladies Empowerment Circle is, it's only been going 2 years, but hand on heart, the ladies that come to the group, be friends.
Yes.
We've all got
You've
each
got a
other's
good set
backs.
of girls there.
And it's you don't have to have known people
forever. Yeah.
They're friends.
So you've got a sisterhood in a way, haven't you? I love that.
And that's what it's about.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
And I'm coming next time. I'm getting myself organised. I'm coming. I'm going to walk in there and just embrace it. It was great the last time.
Everybody. Well, I mean, a lot of ladies would know you, Jen, anyway. But, everybody would love you, definitely.
It's going to be fun.
Oh, fabulous. Fabulous. So,
Yes, so that's what's going on.
Yeah. Apart from, we're doing some more online stuff now.
Yeah.
So, obviously, face-to-face networking.
I saw that.
Yeah,
that's a brilliant
That's
idea.
been really popular. Face-to-face networking, for me, is everything, because it's the energy in the room, and my mantra is, you leave feeling better than you did when you arrived.
I like that,
but I understand that's not always possible for everybody. If you've got children, or if you work all day, and you might not be able to get to a daytime meeting, you might not want, particularly it's dark nights, and you might not want to get out the house. I like nothing better than getting home and getting my pyjamas on.
Same here.
And just being absolutely.
Everything's on.
And just being comfortable. So I thought, do you know what? We're going to do an online one, and we're going to mix it where 1 month we do an online one in the evening, the month after we'll do a face-to-face one, and then we'll do an online one. Anyway, I launched an online one this week. It was so popular that everybody, we had ladies from further afield in the UK. We actually had one lady in France that had dialed in.
You're going to get the international,
So I asked the question, I said, what would you like? And they said, we'd like one every month. So we've organised one that we do it monthly now to see how it goes. So that you can feel comfy. And I was sat in my pyjamas.
I think it's great.
Because the lady said, have you got your pyjamas on? I said, absolutely. Absolutely. And just feel comfortable.
I love that,
but still create that energy, but online.
Oh, it's lovely. You
and the
comfort
feedback
your
was
own
fab.
home.
Comfort of your own home.
Fantastic.
So,
well done, you. You're
so
little powerhouse.
So we just need to spread it UK.
Spread it UK.
But
it's going to be global.
Absolutely. We had one lady on the holidays, and bless her, she was on the holidays in half term with her children, and she dialed in from France.
I love it.
Good of you.
I love that.
So
Sarah, we
so
better watch your space, of course. You'll be going to LA and all those places.
That would be nice. So
I could see that.
Jen, it's possible, isn't it?
I could see that, absolutely.
Supporting and empowering women from all over the country.
And all over the world. Going global.
Yeah, definitely. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. Just spreading that message out. And speaking to more and more ladies,
Oh, I love it, Sarah. That's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. And it all started off, obviously, I'm very passionate about my hometown of Bolton.
Yes, Bolton.
We're all from Bolton.
Yes.
And it was initially about
how
can I give back to Bolton? There's so many incredible people in Bolton.
Oh, there is.
We just need to shout out about it.
Absolutely. You've got to hear our voice.
Yeah.
It's always everywhere else except for Bolton.
Definitely.
We've got a lot of talented people and special people like yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Wonderful.
So,
Oh, Sarah, I love it.
Oh, absolutely.
I love you. You're brilliant. It's gorgeous to see you.
You are brilliant. You are absolutely brilliant.
Thank
you
so
much for
it's
inviting me.
It's a pleasure.
Me and you could chatter on.
We could go on forever.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
No, you can talk forever.
Oh, I love it.
Yes,
Yeah, it's just been a pleasure
and I'm
having
loving
you.
these.
Oh, do you love it?
I
Look
love
at you,
the
you look
merch.
gorgeous.
Oh,
The merch is. I've got the hat on
That is
now. I've got the
fab,
thank
Jen.
you and the
Fab.
t-shirt.
Honestly,
Thank you.
love it.
Several
What an
colours there.
amazing look at
Oh,
this.
thank you. The backdrop. It's all come to life. Like your dream has come to life.
That's
now.
great.
And
you're such a good interviewer. You just make everybody feel really relaxed and calm and just chit chat, just like two friends.
Yeah, that's it. We're having a conversation.
That's exactly what it is.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm so pleased that you're here.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's a pleasure.
Well,
you can find Sarah. You might as well tell them all your socials, Sarah. Yeah.
So, if you want to connect with me, obviously my name is Sarah Hulme personally on Facebook and Instagram, but anything Ladies Empowerment Circle, LinkedIn, Ladies Empowerment Circle on Facebook, Ladies Empowerment Circle on Instagram, and then our website.
And you're on YouTube, aren't you?
It's a new YouTube channel now,
YouTube.
so that's really
right,
exciting.
Sarah. I'll subscribe to that.
And then obviously our website. So if you want to book on any of our groups, have a look at what we do, have a look at the Connection Corner, which is something new that we've started doing. It's www.ladiesempowermentcircle.co.uk.
Watch this space for this beautiful lady. Well, thank you for watching the show. For Jennifer and Marie, Baby Girl Talk, thank you so much for joining us today. And don't forget to check out my socials and also like, share and subscribe. Bye. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.